Within a couple of hours, a new year is going to come. And as you're raising a glass of champagne and wishing to yourself a happy new year, a better quality of life, a better quality of relationship, a better quality of you, something that brings more joy, more fulfillment, satisfaction, or something else, the sparkles of joy that you're looking for. But how to get to it? How do you connect to something that is inside, so deeply connected to your true? And what is the key to unlocking this civic account of your own emotional well-being? And that is what we are talking today in step number 3 of this winter retreat series. For people who don't know me, my name is Irina Harilova. I am a hypnocoach, certified hypnotherapist, and owner of the Modern Day Transformation. And in this winter retreat series, we are looking at different aspects of ourselves, our life, the quality of it, and how to get to the next level. Today, we are talking about the inner essence of us, the part of us that we often, when we are creating goals, we are rushing into the new year. I see clients that come to me saying, as if I'm missing something, as if I'm not getting it. I do what I'm supposed to. I have my plans. I am making all the step and effort, and at the same time, as if something important, valuable is missing in it, and that is missing. That is missing very often the connection to yourself, to your essence, to your self-worth. Or sometimes you wish to have it more or different. But what is a door to enter this world, this inner world? And what is the key of unlocking this potential? And hypnotherapy is all about this. When we are wishing for something more, something different, through the goal, through the value, we give very often a lot to the world. If we are in a relationship, that is usually a two-way street. This is, we bring a lot to have a better quality of relationship, and we're receiving back, but this is a lot of work from our side. If we are going to work, and if your work is very fulfilling and it's your mission, let's say, it does pays you back with money, but does the money itself, the exchange, is not always resonate deep within yourself to feel you in. If we are parents, a lot of us are parents, sometimes when we are tired or sometimes we need to give more of ourselves. Yes, we're receiving joy and pleasure, but it's also a lot of work. Where is those moments that we are truly give to the most important person in your life, to that part of you from which you can draw this potential, for which you can become bigger, stronger, more creative, more joyful and cheerful person to the people and the world around you. And the key in all of that, when we are going through events, through the activities and every single thing that we do around us during the day, during every single, is a question, simple question. What do I feel right now? And if you recognize at that moment when you are going, let's say, downhill skiing and the wind is blowing to your face, and that is something that you dearly love, this wind blowing into your face with the speed, and seeing snow and seeing beautiful mountain and trees next to you, and that brings you joy and sensations of pleasure. And how is it connecting at that moment and what it's created to? that is of recognition bring to your awareness from inside to create a loop. When you're recognizing something inside, that question is the key. You're opening up this part of you, your saving account, that will take in all of it from your awareness, all the emotions and sensations that going into the moment when you are doing something very important for your soul, for yourself, for being fulfilled. And from that place, you can, as a building blocks of recognition of what you do for yourself and for others, this is where you can draw on the dividends of self-worth, of connection, of better quality. And when we are entering New Year, I suggest you to do a practice of gratitude, but not the regular one. Very often we confuse this practice of gratitude as recognition that we something something bigger or something else have happened to us, or at the moment when we were very vulnerable and something happened and we recognize the other person helped us. And it's important, but it doesn't give you as essence inside that you are valuable. You can be valuable toward yourself, that you can rely on yourself in order to create a better quality of your life. From the moment we were born from a particular biological material, but there is something else inside that join this material world at that moment, something from bigger part of us. And whether it's your true self, your soul, whatever you call it, there is an essence of sparkling and joy, that deeper part of you that have been with you all your life, much older and wiser part of you. So to feel this part of you, to feel and being able to rely on whenever you go through the motion of your life, this recognition of those moments, especially when you do it for yourself, that brings you true and pure joy as essence of life. That is very, very important for you and people around you. So that is your homework for today, where part of you that don't want to join the therapeutic visualization, but for people who do want to join, I think it's a perfect segment to start it. Therapeutic visualization is a very powerful tool because it allows us to dive through images and sensations to your limbic system that is connected to memories, to create a different neural pathways, and through those sensations create a different imprint, the behavior or the new pattern that you can draw upon in reality to rely on. It's already imprint of emotional imprint is already created, and it's much deeper than just a level of cognition. Those are people who want to dive deep in their essence of self-worth and self-esteem and recognition. That is very important, and that's perfect for you guys. So sit down comfortably or lay down, wherever you want. Some people find it easy to close their eyes. Um, I have done it thousands of times. I do with my eyes open. And I want you to feel yourself. Take your mind off the all events that happening right now, everything on your mind. Come back to here now. Just feel your head, how it's doing right now. That heavy, light. Your shoulders, spine. Just notice how your chest is rising and falling. What do you feel? How do you feel inside of you? Take a couple of more breaths in and out. Just feel your weight, how your weight is pressing against the surface that you are sitting. Sensations in your legs. And just note the difference when you are a bit more present and here now in your body. Usually it's a little bit more heavier because you are in the physical world more than in the mental. So it's a different way and different sensations inside of you when you are inside yourself fully. And kind of your attention spread all over you, your body right now. And I want you to picture yourself outside on a perfect winter day. You're walking somewhere in a magical forest full of snow, the sky is blue, the sun is shining. There is a pathway, and you are following that pathway. Just wander around, but it's very safe and very beautiful snowy day. And you're dressed warmly for that particular day. You're very comfortable. Perhaps you can feel how your steps are getting through the snow. You can hear some sounds, how the sun is touching your face. It's winter, it's a warm blush on your face from the warm sun. Perhaps snow sparkling, and the trees are all covered in snow. And you're walking on that pathway. Somewhere along the way you see a charming hut. And the door is open for everyone who wants to enter. And you're entering this warming hut. There are doors inside of it. And one of them is open, inviting you in. As you are entering this door, there is a movie playing. Movie of your year would have happened. It's a January, February, the most perfect moment, the epic one, and not so much, but something that you have done, achieved, learned from the year of your experience. And I want you to draw the moments that had a lot of meaning to you. And notice the emotions that you are feeling when you're looking at that movie. The months after month that you were been doing, the winter season, and then it was spring, the summertime, who were around you during summertime, where you're climbing, swimming, enjoying some sunshine or doing something else. What was around you? How were your days at night? what was what were the what those days were filled with. And then it's autumn and winter again. And what those memories, sensations within of you, can you name them? Or there have you had a moments of joy, love, fulfillment? And I want you to name those feelings that are dear to your heart. And as if you can, as a yarn, start to, create, wrap them around in a ball of yarn and take it with you. The happiness, the joy, as if they have a colors and they are threads, the threads of your fabric of your reality. I want you to take this yarn with you into the next room. And there is a next room that is open for you right now. And I want you to enter the next room. It looked like that room was somewhere from your childhood, somewhere from your past memory of extreme joy and happiness, something that you were not expecting good, but it happened to you. I don't know what it was important to you back then. Perhaps your first bike or something else that was quite crazy and you got it. And it was a surprise, but it was a joy and pleasure that brought a lot of pleasure to your life. Life sometimes does it to us from your childhood. The miracle, the magic of the moment. And what have you felt back then, at that moment? The essence of joy and pleasure when you got it. And I want you to name those feelings. Perhaps they have some colors, and once again, create a second ball of yarn from them. Start wrapping them toward in the ball of yarn. The joy and pleasure, fulfillment from using that thing or that event that happened, how they influence you going forward. Take it all in. Take a deep breath in and out. Just allow it to fill your head. There is so much in your life of joy and pleasure. The happiness, something that is so important to you that you can build upon because you have a lot of experience, didn't you? And there is one more room, and I want you to enter that room. And that room is like a very fancy spa, specifically designed for you. The spa with fancy shampoos and clothes for you, specifically designed for the New Year celebration. And perhaps you want to take a deep energy cookie, or something else to do. Enjoy yourself, replenish yourself for the new year to come. Or maybe you want a massage, something that will bring you this essence of taking care of yourself. Something that you need right now, but forgot, perhaps. How does it feel to get what you needed at the time that you needed? To get a spa or a massage or something else? As if you can in this visualization. And what do you feel when you are getting it? When you're soaking in the spa, jacuzzi, or washing yourself with fancy soaps, getting massage? What sensations of joy and pleasure do you get? Something else that you want at that moment. And when you're ready, I want once again you to imagine those sensations, name them as if they can have a color or texture, and create a ball of yarn out of them. And now we have 3 balls in our hands. Perhaps you want to dress nicely because there are some clothes. This clothes was specifically designed for that new year for you to celebrate in that party. And now you see a next room that is open. And I want you to enter that room. There is a lady who is doing baby special fabric of new reality. And she can teach you or she can do it for you. I want you to give to her the yarn that you brought with yourself. Fabric for the new year reality. The happiness, the joy, the pleasure, all the fun. When you know, when you can draw upon from your past, from taking care of yourself for your future, more fulfilling, joyful life in the year to come. And whether you sit down to weave this fabric by yourself or you give to her, of course you can ask her to add something else. She has all of that. And she can do for you. But perhaps you can even see the pattern that starts to unfold. Don't forget that you can add anything you want to make it even more beautiful. How does it feel when you can create something like that for you specifically, drawn from your own experiences, from joy and life, when you can always go back and take more of it. from yourself, from your memories, and from experiences that you create in your daily life. And as you're done, she gives it back to you to use it next year, this year to come within a couple of hours. Your new reality, the way you want it to be, for joy, more happiness, more fulfillment. When you know that you can use it to rely on for confidence, so forth, it's a dividend from more fulfilling life. And I want you to take a deep breath in and out. And I think it's time to go to your part in your real life. And you can return to this realization whenever you need to. But I want you to remember everything that you have seen, visualize, experience. Open your eyes and move around. And for people who would like to continue, I suggest you guys to draw with your non-dominant hand. For example, if you always write with your right hand, do it with your left hand. It will give you more tension. The most vivid moment. We are not here for the artistic perfection. You can do stick figures, but most importantly, select the colors of the pen, like from the pencils or whatever you do your drawing with, and try to give the essence of the moment and the meaning. Not the picture, but the feelings and sensation. And perhaps do a snapshot on your phone. Keep it for a week in front of your eyes. It will be a key in reality of how you felt back then. In your kind of the key to enter this emotional state. And see how the world reacts when you have access to something bigger, to something very important. Stay healthy, be unstoppable, and I wish you the most wonderful year to come.